Hello there, lads and lassies. Welcome to Crest. Crest was given to me by the developer, so I'd just like to say thank you very much for that. If you want to check the game out for yourself, you can check the link in the description below. And also remember, please do subscribe and share this video with your friends if you enjoy it. And yeah. So let's see, what have we got here? New game. So let's see. So this game looks kind of interesting to me. I'm not entirely sure what it's all about yet, but...
All was water.
Oh, was it?
In this endless ocean, you awoke, alone.
Oh.
Slowly, many small worlds formed around you. Some hosted empty vessels that reminded you of yourself.
Excuse me.
Humans.
Every damn video.
They look to you for guidance and purpose. When you communicate with them, they only see a shadow of your true self. They take your words as their own. Their interpretations mold and reshape your form. They will redefine what is right.
Ooh.
And what is wrong. Your vessels are ready to take on the world. How they fare is up to you.
So basically this is like a god simulator. We are, by all intents and purposes, the deity of these beings. So I'm kind of curious to see how this game's going to work, because apparently you can give them 3 thoughts in the form of pictograms, which will give them the idea of what you want them to do, but will not entirely depict exactly what you want them to do. They will decide by themselves. Not exactly artificial intelligence, but enough of a sort of a play on it to maybe make it a bit more interesting. So here we go. Welcome to Crest. You're a god that guides your followers using only commandments. Find ways to make them prosper and survive in this world. Continue. Okay. Start by writing a commandment. Open a word tablet. Okay. When communicating with your followers, it consists of words and verbs. Build a commandment. You need a condition, an action, and a target. Alright, let's start with commanding your followers to produce food. Who do you want to follow this commandment? This guy here. Continue. One of the biome words is great start. Any word you place in the first slot would refer to followers who. Add a suggested word by clicking or dragging it to the proper place, so... that one. Your followers living in the jungle. You put your mouse over a word, put it in the first slot, borders will appear around huts to show you which followers will be affected by your commandments. What do we want the followers to do? Produce. Okay, so let's get them to produce. And what do we want them to produce? Metal, berries, jungle, savannah, desert, birth, antelope. Let's say berries. Let's go for berries. Okay, continue. When a condition, action, and target are chosen, all you need to do is proclaim the commandment. Pressing this sends it to your followers. Be careful, commandments cannot be deleted. Congratulations, you're creating your first commandment. Write the commandment costs 4 influence. This was your available amount of influence. You gain influence over time. Open a commandment tablet. Here you see a list of all your active commandments. Doctrines determine if a city likes or dislikes a commandment. Okay. Select a city to see more about it. Here's everything you need to know about a city. The city's resources, beliefs, and expertise, to name a few. First tab shows what the city needs to survive. So it needs offspring, safety, and food. Okay. The cravings are not necessarily what they objectively need, but it makes them happier. Bars indicate what the followers have and their base need. The white indicator represents what they have, while red is what they need. They need esteem. The white indicator is above the red and they have more than what is objectively need, which is good. And we open the City Faith tab. The doctrine and its likes and dislikes are displayed here. These affect how a city reacts to your commandments and their faith in you. I just realised my face is on top of part of this. Unfortunately, don't worry about it though. You're just not seeing the commands. You'll see me as I put them in though. Here's how the city feels about you and its commandments. Upward pointing arrows mean they like the commandment and faith increases. Downward pointing arrows show dislike and faith decreases. There's just a line there neutral and it doesn't change. Bar is currently the faith of the city. Calendar can help you keep track of time. Press B key to open it. Okay. Predictions about the weather, bad things on the horizon. The global faith window. One influence each period. What is consists of your overall faith and you received each half cycle. Okay. Funky. Access the world tree. The word tree, sorry. In order to progress, you have to unlock words. However, overeach them to find out the requirements to do so. Once unlocked words can be used freely in the world tablet. Okay. Right. Okay, so we're gonna hunt some antelope. Nature's a delicate balance in Crest. Your followers may upset that balance if you're not careful. They're just having a little dance over there. If you want to land too much by planting berries, farming, or founding too many cities, drought may become a problem. If animals are too prosperous, you can have negative effects on nature. Be aware, both herbivores and carnivores play their part. You know, basic knowledge, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Okay. Energy bar scales, blah 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 blah. I'm getting the idea of this. Let me move this over. No, we can't. Each command can up to 3 associations. Multiple cities can choose to follow the same association instead of the original commandment. If you like the association, you can choose to bless it. This will give the city what it follows. It's boosting faith. If you don't like it, you can condemn it, decreasing the faith of those following it. After a while, the association will be removed. If you'd like to keep the original commandment around for a while, choose to bless it. Okay, I'm kind of getting the idea between this. It seems quite complicated. Okay, so what's this one? Follows in the proximity of berries, pick berries. I bless that one. Okay, but we want to... Wow, that's a lot of lines there. Let's see what else we can make them do here. So, the followers in the desert over here. No, we've got no followers in the desert. Do we have any followers here? Followers doing what they want to do. Okay. So he's hunting. So he's got free will, that's fine. Let's see, berries. Jungle, savannah, desert. Followers living in the desert, I think they should... Let's see. Produce, migrate, don't migrate. Produce, let's see. Metal. Okay, let's see. Proclaim it. Let's see if that does anything. This is quite an interesting game. It seems rather complicated. Okay, followers born in ostrich stream. Okay, followers in the jungle. Jude. Let's see. Produce. Let's see, offspring. Let's see if that does anything. Okay. Indecisive reception. Your new compartment is neither liked nor disliked. So that's funky. Okay, close that off. We've got them producing offspring. I want the followers in the jungle as well to hunt. Let's see, to gather maybe? Destroy, no. Consume antelope. Okay, so we've got 5 out of 60 influence left over. Interestingly enough. There's plenty of ostrich over there. Breach balloon commandment is following that commandment. We've got some folk with free will and everything. And let's check them out here. Word tree. Okay, we've got overfed followers. We've got they're hunting antelopes. Right, we're good there. Okay, fine. This is weird. I kind of like this. It's an interesting game. What else we got? Chronicler. This is a chronicler. They're here to keep track of what's happened so far in the world. The spiral tells your story. Simply click it or scroll through it. Then I'm not worthy of your presence, superior god of the masses. The people will do anything for you. Okay, so we can check this out. Okay, so basically this is our what we've done. So we're not being appreciated yet. We're not exactly a vengeful god, but we're not exactly doing well. We've got one faithful city so far. Do we have anything else going on? There's hyenas over there. And who are you? What are you doing? Are you... I'm wondering if I should get some of them to migrate into the savannah. Let's have a look, see. Okay, jungle folks. I think I want you to migrate to the savannah. And go. Okay, the bulletin board helps keep track of what's happening in the world. You can choose which messages are shown in the options menu. Again, it's quite interesting. So yeah, some of them are actually following and doing what they should be doing. There we go. He's starting to build. There we go. A nice little town starting to build up in there. They're building up their offspring, so I don't know if we should move anyone into the desert or not. Like a diplomacy. The relationships between cities are based on how they view you as a god. If they share the same doctrine, like the same commandments, they're all prone to like each other. At the moment, they're kind of indifferent. That's okay. Okay, let's just leave that as it is. Right, so that's Ostrich Stream. No followers living in the desert. Okay. I'm gonna move that one. Associations. Is there any associations with the rest of them yet? Don't appear to be. I think we're okay. At the moment. Relationships go both ways. Just because City likes City B does not mean City B likes them back. If they have a good relationship, they're more inclined to form alliances. If they have a bad relationship, they're more inclined to wage war. Okay. So these guys, they're doing okay. And, I have no idea what's happening there. Okay, we're getting mating ostriches now. Let's say the people in Savannah, I think they should be consuming ostriches. Because there's quite a few. Each city has chosen a doctrine, select it. 6 different doctrines in total. Depending on doctrine, the city will like or dislike your commandments. The city likes your commandments, their faith in you will increase. Getting cities followers to believe in you is crucial in Crest. The more cities you do, the more influence you will have over them all. Okay. Doctrine is united. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. Just tab, okay. Their doctrine is they want social, offspring, and safety. They don't like surplus. They're happy with the offspring thing, they're not happy with wandering. Yeah, that commandment's considered unpopular. So let's check my little spiel here. We'll bring that down. What else is considered unpopular? Okay, the berry picking is unpopular as well. So we could probably, yeah, bring that down. Oh, we can't do anything about that. We need more influence. So yeah, but the cities seem to be going quite well. So the Serpent Grasslands We've got low food, we've got low metal, low money, low everything basically. But wow, they do not like anything we're doing. So I can see personally this is going to be quite a complicated game, but quite an interesting one as well in the same respect. I mean, we've got this whole world to play around with, and unlike some other God games, we're not creating land, we are simply influencing you know, people to do their own thing. You know, we give them free will and we give them an idea, and they will either go through with the idea or they'll hate us for it. So it's a very interesting concept. I think though, however, I think I'm going to end this video here. I don't know, I mean, something I think with a little bit of time and a little bit of practice could really become quite an interestingly diverse game. It's the concept behind it, I really like the idea. I mean, and the visuals are really quite cool as well. It's just a fun idea. So for those of you who are into your God simulators and stuff, I think you probably quite enjoy this. But for now, if you want to check the game out, link in the description below. And I'll catch you guys next time, but until then, bye bye.